Hey guys, it's Deltia from deltiasgaming.com here doing a video on focus targeting. It's really important that you get this set up because it just really helps your DPS. Just beating on the same thing. You got to make sure it's enabled, so you hit escape, preferences, go to controls, make sure it's enabled here. You have to go to keybinds and make sure that you have it set up. I use F2, and then the really important thing here is to set it to acquire focus targets target. That's what you're going to use when you actually need to acquire the target. So I don't know these people necessarily. I'm going to click this guy. He looks like he's a DPS and marked him as my focus target. So, well, there's a bug in this match, but hypothetically it'd come up on the bottom. So we're going to have to do it again. And I mark him, and that's where he's at. So now I just hit mouse wheel down over and over and over to kind of see who he's targeting. And for some reason he has a self-targeted. Okay, he's going and doing his own thing. So now I have to switch. So I don't know if he's healer or not, but we're going to switch to the Sage. Looks like he's DPSing this guy here. And so I just keep beating on him, and then I swap as I think this person's going to switch targets, or someone dies, which is obvious. So I swap. And I'm looking at the base of the players to kind of determine who the person's attacking and whatnot. Now, it's not that good to have a ranged Sage as my focus target when I'm melee, because they can hit them from 60 meters, I can't. So most of the time I'm just chasing people around. But just for the sake of it, we're going to do it. So it looks like he's on Jackson. Like I said, it's not the best to have a ranged target. You kind of have to move around and use your character a little differently. And I mean, it always works to beat on the same thing, but sometimes you just gotta kind of beat on something versus nothing. So I'm rotating because I don't know where this person's at. He's clear back here, just doing his own thing. And I'll just go kind of clean up with this guy here. This guy's getting hurt. So we got the problem here. People are dying, so I'm switching to tank stance now. Another thing I can do is set the focus target on the DPS who is, kind of hurting our team, and that way I can swap my guard easily. So I figure out who that is. Looks like it's the sniper, so I'm going to set the sniper to focus target, and then he's on that Sage. So then I just swap my guard to the Sage, throw out some taunts. Taunt that sniper. He's on Barter now, it looks like. Barter has a guard up, so I can't guard him, so I'm just going to kind of line of sight here. Looks like this guy's getting attacked, so I'm going to swap my guard. Never mind, he's on it. Swap my guard to this person again. So you can kind of do that to see what's going on, but we got a lot of healers here now, so I'm going to switch back to the other tank stand, or the DPS stance here. And probably chase this guy with a little lag. Now I'm looking at my window. There's only two people that I can see right now. Me and Barter. Barter's a tank, so I'm not going to set him to focus target. I'm just going to kind of beat on someone until I get in range of another player. Or get out of range like that. Come on. There we go. I'm going to fall back a little bit. Okay. So that's our healer. So let's set that gunslinger as focus target even though he has range. See who he's on. Once again, I'm just going to keep on mouse wheel down in it when it's appropriate. So mouse wheel down, he's on a different target. So I can still do an ability while I'm mouse wheeling down. It's not going to upset anything. And I'm just getting blown up, so I got to rotate back a little bit here. And it's better to beat on something versus nothing. So when in doubt, beat on something, auto attack something, just hit something unless it's stunned and you don't want to interrupt a mez. So I put some pressure on this guy. Now I'm at a comfortable place, got some health back up. I'm going to get back on that target, that whoever that person's on. Looks like he's back here. So that guy's running away, so I assume they're probably going to change targets. If not, I'm just going to peel back a little bit. So, yep, it did change targets. So I'm mouse wheeling down, mouse wheeling down. So I'm going to push him out. then mouse wheel down again, make sure I'm on the same target. Got one down, so automatically mouse wheel because I know the target has to switch. Looks like we're on the same target, and you can see it getting burnt. So I'm switching. So while I got a time to while I'm doing my ravage, that's when I kind of look around, check out stuff, and make sure I'm on the same target, which I am. It is kind of hard to get used to at first. Just look at the base of the player. You see that red circle? And then when it gets mixed up, it's kind of hard to see, but that's kind of how you can tell. The best way I've found anyways. So I'm kind of out of position here. Kind of peel back a little bit. Just practice this tank stance thing here real quick. I'm going to set Ragin, or whatever his name is, to focus target and see who's on. So he's on the Sage. I jump to the Sage. Sage is in trouble. I'm going to stun, let the Sage get up a little bit, throw out some taunts. Okay, so I'm swapping, seeing who's on. He's still on that Sage. Looks like he swapped to the Scoundrel. Swap my guard. He's on Barter. Swap my guard. Well, Barter is a tank, so I can't. He is on another player, Gunslinger, who is also guarded, so I can't. But for the sake of it, that's what I'm doing, just following where he's going, making sure that whoever I can is getting guarded, who needs to be. So sit back, set this target again, the focus target, the Gunslinger, so I can be on the same DPS target. Oh, looks like they're getting mid here. Okay, so I got my leap up. Now I'm kind of prepared to get on whoever the Gunslinger is. So mouse wheel down, got my big attacks ready, and bursting. Down, down. I'm just going to choke here. While I'm choking, I'm looking around who he's attacking. I'm going down. Pop an Adrenal, pop some cooldowns, throw out some taunts. Got my jump back up, mouse wheel down. He's on the healer, just sitting around back here. So that's the basic formula. Nothing to it really after you get used to it. Just it's so much better that you got to beat on the same thing, and especially when you're in arenas. I mean, even the littlest slip up here, you know, someone's going to live versus die, and that's really how you win or lose the game. So hope you enjoyed this video. You can use it as a tank, healer, whatever. It's not just limited to DPS like most people think. So thanks for tuning in. You can find more at DPSandTank.com, and we'll see you later.